So today I would like to talk about this issue of allergy. So allergy is our body's reaction towards certain foreign bodies. Sometimes it may even mean that the body is reacting to its own cells. So certain people, when they have the tendency to develop allergy, this is called atopy, and it classically comes in three types of illness. It's associated with your skin eczema, bronchial asthma, as well as allergic rhinitis. All of these need to be treated early because it can potentially impair quality of life, especially if you have allergic rhinitis every day. And certain people, if their bronchial asthma is not controlled, it can be potentially life-threatening as well. So the three main allergic conditions we're talking about here is atopic dermatitis, which is also more commonly being called as an eczema, asthma, as well as allergic rhinitis. So all these three conditions can be quite difficult to manage, and if you have them, please do consult your medical practitioners so you can be started on certain treatment as soon as possible. Let's just briefly talk about eczema. So eczema, what happens is the skin become very dry and itchy, so you tend to scratch, and what this leads to is more inflammation and more skin barrier breakdown, and this goes into a vicious cycle. And so what you have to do is you have to be really careful of what the cleansers you use. Use a very gentle one, and also try to moisturize as much as possible. Okay. And besides that, what about asthma? So asthma, the important thing is to avoid the certain triggers which can trigger off your asthma symptoms. So things like cold, dust, pollen, these are the certain things that we should definitely avoid. But in certain people, avoiding the trigger is not enough, so they may need regular inhalers prescribed by their medical practitioners, and they also need to be reviewed regularly to see if they still need those inhalers. Allergic rhinitis on its own is not immediately life-threatening, but it can also cause a lot of impact quality of life, because a lot of them, when they have a lot of runny nose and sneezing, this can lead to impaired sleep and also a poor efficiency when they're at work. So all these things, sometimes it can be quite difficult to tackle. So can allergy be cured? Unfortunately, no. So usually what we do is we use medication to try and reduce the severity so that it doesn't affect the quality of life as much. Besides that, you can also try certain dietary modifications to help with that. So for example, certain supplements. But always be a bit careful when you supplement, especially if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, and always run by your healthcare professionals to ensure your supplement is safe. For example, the basic requirements is to have GMP, HACCP, and also MSTI certification. So I have this Elegigo product here. So it contains a few products, for example, perilla seed extract and also quercetin. Besides that, it also has bromelain. So all this actually helps to dampen down the inflammatory response so that we do not suffer so much if you have allergies. Just like me, I have a lot of allergic rhinitis. So what you do is, when you open up the box, it contains sachet like this, dilute it in 100 ml of water, and you can just drink it once a day.
After 1 to 2 weeks of consumption, one may notice less runny nose, cough, and rash has started to improve. When consuming Elegigo on a long-term basis, this can improve an overall sense of well-being, making one more productive and energetic as well.
So hopefully my sharing today helps everybody to understand a little bit more about allergy and how to deal with it. That's all for my sharing today. Thank you.